A vast fleet of over 130 majestic Spanish galleons leaving a bustling harbour, their golden flags and sails glowing under the morning sunlight. The scene is vibrant, with sailors preparing for the voyage, dock workers waving farewell, and small boats bustling around. King Philip II seated in a grand ornate throne room. He is surrounded by advisors and a large wooden table covered with maps of England and the English Channel. Behind him, religious symbols like a cross and a golden chalice signify his Catholic mission. Sir Francis Drake, a bold and charismatic figure, leads his crew on a swift, well-armed English ship. They are engaged in a dramatic attack on a Spanish treasure galleon, with cannons firing and plumes of smoke rising as sailors scramble on both vessels. The Spanish Armada sailing in formation across a calm sea, under a clear blue sky. The ships are enormous, with billowing sails and intricate designs. A few seabirds circle above the water, adding to the serene yet imposing atmosphere. The Armada's ships struggle as a sudden storm forms on the horizon. Dark clouds swirl ominously, with flashes of lightning illuminating the sea. Waves begin to rise and sailors aboard the ships appear frantic as they prepare for the incoming tempest. Queen Elizabeth I stands at the head of a wooden war council table, surrounded by her commanders. She is dressed in elegant armour and points decisively at a map of the English Channel. Behind her, banners and weapons symbolise the readiness for battle. A bustling English harbour where sailors load cannons, tie ropes and prepare for battle. The smaller English ships, sleek and agile, contrast with the heavy Spanish galleons seen in the background on the horizon. A chaotic naval battle scene with English ships launching flaming barrels and cannon fire toward the Spanish Armada. One ship is hit and ablaze, while others attempt to maneuver in the rough waters. Smoke fills the air, and sailors can be seen in desperate action. A close-up of a massive Spanish ship engulfed in flames, with its mast collapsing into the sea. The waters churn violently as sailors leap from the burning vessel, and smaller boats scramble to rescue survivors. The Armada caught in a violent storm, with towering waves crashing against the hulls of the ships. Winds tear through sails, breaking masts, and rain pelts down under a dark, stormy sky. Several ships are capsizing or smashing into jagged rocks. Queen Elizabeth I stands confidently on a platform, addressing her troops. She wears a shining suit of armour and holds a sword, inspiring soldiers and sailors. The crowd cheers, with banners and pikes in the background, under a golden evening sky. A sombre coastal scene with Spanish sailors washed ashore on the rocky coasts of Ireland. Some cling to debris, while others collapse on the beach, exhausted. Storm clouds linger, and seagulls circle the wreckage in the distance. A lively town square where English townsfolk light bonfires, wave flags and cheer triumphantly. Children play, musicians perform, and the atmosphere is one of joy and pride as the victory over the Armada is celebrated. Spanish officers gather in a makeshift naval camp with tents and tables filled with maps, models of ships, and navigational tools. Their faces show determination, but tension is evident as they plan their next move. A lone Spanish ship struggling through the treacherous waters near Scotland. Towering cliffs loom in the background, and the ship battles fierce winds and waves, its sails torn and its hull battered. A bustling Spanish dockyard, where workers construct massive wooden galleons. Piles of timber, scaffolding and tools lie scattered as carpenters and sailors labour, with half-finished ships rising in the background. A serene early morning view of the English Channel, with the Armada visible as silhouettes on the horizon. A few English ships are in the foreground, their sleek shapes outlined by the soft golden hues of the rising sun. King Philip II sits in his grand palace, his face pale and filled with despair, as a messenger delivers the devastating news of the Armada's defeat. The room is ornate but heavy with shadows, reflecting the sombre mood. A close-up of a magnificent Spanish galleon, its intricate carvings and golden trim glinting in the sunlight. Sailors climb the rigging, cannons are prepared, and the ship's deck is bustling with activity. A symbolic scene showing an English ship boldly sailing into the horizon under a bright sky. Behind it, the remains of the Spanish Armada are scattered across the sea, with wrecked ships and broken masts dotting the waters.